following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Well, everyone remembers what dynamic action hero team the Cold Rock's Power Core did last night.
Big bada boom. Big bada boom. Roof.
And now it is the following morning. Whom shall awaken from their slumber frift? He will at 10:30 in the morning.
Or preferably earlier, but...
Okay. 3 o'clock in the morning.
Is that enough time to just actually walk into town and be at the...
Yeah!
There we go. I'll actually walk into town instead of abusing spirit powers, so...
Milo.
What?
I don't think he's even seen the ads.
He'd be too young.
Yeah.
Television isn't a thing his generation have ever had. they grew up.
It has
They
been so
immediately
long.
get their data port in the back of their head, where they get their
I wish.
interframes beamed into their cerebro nets.
That's what I want.
I mean, who doesn't want the ability for big corporations to just use that to edit your memories and take things out?
Yep.
You could be a robot.
No, you could be a cyborg. Slap.
That's just halfway.
No, it isn't.
Chemical
It's
transference
basically-
comes later.
You not in your lifetime.
Yeah.
I mean, the sad thing is, this is basically your brain reduced, so we clearly are reaching the cyborg point.
It's better than my
I
brain.
don't remember that, and I don't know that. Let me just use my brain here.
Look, I'm not going to be one of those fuddy-duddy olds that says, "Oh, they should not be able to do that. They should just sit around going, oh, who was bigger, Godzilla or King Kong? I don't fucking remember." No, look it up. Do it. But you're
Windows
wrong
documents.
to not use your minds more.
I'm told that a lot.
What? Space Skinwalker. Think about it.
I can go to space.
We all-
Alfred's been to space, though, so he's better than you.
We all can go to space.
We walk
That's-
into space,
I can
think.
survive in space.
Right,
In
there
one
you go.
specific form.
And Alvin
Hey,
would
I
fucking
guarantee
hate-
you I could survive the rest of my life in space.
Yep.
I could too, actually.
Alvin would fucking hate this conversation.
I can survive in space.
Oh, what one?
I'll make one.
Fuck, I'll make a game.
As long as it's a safe space.
Myself.
Hey, that comic got cancelled.
Funny that.
Ah,
Right, so yeah, you walk into town.
Yeah, and I'm on my way.
The ladies at the soup kitchen.
There you go.
The line is starting to form outside. The ladies of the soup kitchen are dealing with a well-dressed man. He nods, and she's like, and he gets into his limousine and is driven off.
Your turn.
What? Oh, I don't hear with that devil worship around here.
That's pretty racist, but I'll let that go.
What? Racism can only happen against black people.
Who was that guy?
What? Oh, never you mind. I'm glad you showed up again. Young vandals just vandalized and broke out the windows again.
I'll get the boards.
Thanks, you precious.
Morning, people.
I'm still here from yesterday.
Finally, I've made it to the front of the line. Gaunt-cheeked, man. Today I will finally receive government fund.
It's not all it's cracked up to be.
It's better than nothing.
The white man should learn to hunt.
There's nothing to hunt. Enough for all of the people. Otherwise, I'd start hunting white people. They're basically like walking pigs, right? And they don't have a right to live because they're white. We should just be able to walk into their homes and take whatever. BLM.
And now they're trying to get all the white farmers back.
Changed man, changed man.
Did I ever tell you how to get rugs?
This time there are two police officers outside leaning against a car eating donuts and drinking what looks like coffee. Just watching everyone, making sure no crimes happen.
Good. I'll give them a wave.
They're like,
Where they got that coffee from?
who's next to wake up?
It's government.
That was 6:30, so depending on.
Bevan. The sunlight glimmers in through the window. It's wait, no, the way your building was orientated. The darkness gets slightly
Recedes.
deeper in contrast to the slightly lightening sky outside your window. A book thumps off the shelf onto the floor in the other room.
I'm up.
Your door opens.
Main door or just door?
Bedroom door.
Okay, I'm up. I got it. I got the hint. Get up, wander into the room, look out the floor.
Ah, it's one of your Encyclopedia Magica. Like one of you don't have a whole set. You've got a couple of like out of print, some facts are wrong versions that you scrounged up in your learning. It's fallen open onto the page that outlines the duties and responsibilities of the Archmage. One paragraph jumps out at you in particular because you've been worrying about it a lot lately. The Archmage is responsible for knowing and deploying the 7 seals of planar banishment, which make sure that the world is protected from incursions from the outer. Of course, the spell is so powerful, it should only be used as a last-minute measure, meaning lesser measures should be used to drive back lesser incursions. And without the Archmage, if we were for some reason to be without one, the spell would begin to degrade, and the seals would break.
I get the message. We'll try and help him come back. Hopefully. And she'll go through the bathroom routines, getting ready, and start going into town as soon as she's done early to walk around the area around the building just to see if there's any signs of which way the aliens were forced to escape from the...
Oh, okay. Give me an investigation roll. Unless you have urban trailing.
I definitely think I do not.
Is it trailing and tracking?
Investigation.
At all.
30.
Oh, you're right, there's one at the end of the arm too. 30. You do find some splatterings of weird coloured blood dried up, or it could be someone spilled an ecto-cooler.
Chances are one of them is hurt. Just like blaster damage or something, which way they started going into the city. Just looking for districts to start trying to find them.
Okay. I now actually have to turn this on and look it up because that information is... No, don't turn the keyboard back off again, you truculent piece of... He didn't do it.
Yeah, but you know, sometimes.
It requires a human sacrifice to work.
That's 2020. Go ahead, lad.
It doesn't really fucking matter anymore.
Oh, I think I know where my hard drive space went. I have 3 copies of the AD&D folder with all of the music in it.
Oh.
I'll delete those later. That's where my hard drive space went. I thought it was porn.
Well, it was going to be that or a Deus Ex save game.
I can't play that on this.
No.
I'm actually
You'd think
surprised
you'd
you
be
can't.
able to,
Yeah.
but it's actually it does need some fairly sturdy hardware to run once you get into the later games. Okay, so from the Colbrox Post building, it looks like they ran towards Marshall, which is on the map. It is a district between Morningwood Academy and Richmond.
Pepper.
No, that's fine. We'll transfer that knowledge later.
In fact, it would almost look like they're heading towards the Drake Manor.
I haven't been for a while.
I only have a
There are
very...
also like burnt rubber tire tracks on the roads near there, like someone was engaged in a high-speed chase with 2 aliens.
Yeah, so she'll investigate that for as much time as she's got before she has to get to work. I'm covering all the information you've just given.
The next person to wake up is Soviet with a phone call.
Oh, really? Okay. There we go then. I'm coming. Hello?
Right there. I'm not going to start that. No, that means Svetlana. I didn't say that.
I get one, you all do it.
Yeah.
That's Svetlana over there, isn't it?
I think you asked for Svetlana Silvanaya Ivanova. Yes, that's me.
Yes, that's you.
Yes.
Can you put her on the fair player?
This is...
Please
I am
stand by for an
Svetlana.
important call from your employer.
Okay.
Svetlana, darling!
Oh, hello.
My phone's been ringing off the hook. Everybody wants you and the new girl.
Oh, okay.
You have a lot of offers. You might want to swing by at some time and look them over and decide which shoot you want to do. Of course, you might want to discuss it with your new friend.
What time does the agency open this morning?
It never closes, darling.
I'll swing by before work today.
Excellent. Ciao.
Bye. Das Vidania.
Toblerone. You get up. Other Svetlana is passed out on your couch, surrounded by vodka bottles.
Oh, happened again. Already got vodka bottles.
Your VHS player had been playing Star Wars.
Haha. Sorry, rewind.
Yo.
No, yeah, you're right, because
It would've
VHS
stopped
players of
itself.
your technology level would not have the auto rewind on
Yeah.
stop feature.
But it would have had stop.
It does
by
have
itself.
auto stop. Otherwise, it would snap the tape, and you'd have to re-spool it. That's not fun.
No, it wasn't.
It is not fun. Although, if your DVD gets fucked, you are fucked. Whereas a tape, you can just do surgery on it
Yeah.
and fix it.
Clunk, turn off, hit rewind on the thing. And then clean up the vodka bottles. Feed a Natalie. And have breakfast.
And Natalie's going to need a new communist general uniform soon.
He doesn't, he's a fish.
What did you, I thought you dressed him up in little outfits. Oh, he's nowhere near as fun as I thought he was. At least tell me he's wearing the little hat.
Sure.
Oh, all right, there we go. He's wearing a little fish hat. I know fish can wear hats because I was watching it on the Fright Power Hour, That's actually a thing. Look it up on YouTube. It's pretty funny sometimes.
I'll make 2 lots of breakfast.
Your noise wakes up Svetlana. She rolls off the couch. No.
Good morning.
No, it cannot be true. It is impossible. It does not make logical sense that he would be your father. Oh, I mean, Stalin. There.
Stalin's not my father. What?
See, I told you it was not logical. What are you doing awake? I have been asleep too long. I should have made you dinner.
I've made you breakfast here.
Oh, government fud! Hooray! I miss bear steaks.
I never had bear steaks.
Oh, you have to try it. The meat is so tough. And then supple. Like biting into bear.
I've never bitten a bear.
Oh, really? Wait, you've never wrestled bear?
We don't really have...
Next training session, I will arrange bear wrestling.
There are bears in America, but they're all up the top in the border near Canada.
But they are not Russian bears. They are weak bears.
Probably.
I would be able to crush a weak American bear between my thighs. Normal bear could not do that. It is Russian bear, and it would be like...
It's a pretty good bear noise.
There's very little to do in Smolensk other than make bear impression and count 3.
What,
Occasionally we punish dissident.
Oh, I was wondering if you could help me with something.
Absolutely. I will fill out your Communist Party registration voter card immediately.
No,
In fact, I already have.
Thanks. I was wondering, would you be able to, get me the medical records for Nikita?
No.
Why not?
Because they are kept in a secure filing cabinet. When you go in through the lobby and then you turn into the medical section and bypass the guards somehow, then you go down the hall and the second door on the left there is a large room full of filing cabinets and it would be under N. Fanatlova. I could not possibly get that for you, especially not when the guard changes shift in the middle of the day for lunchtime.
Okay.
Couldn't do it.
Terrible shame, that.
You cannot ask such things of me.
Okay.
Rat spoiled again.
I know what I'm doing during lunchtime today.
Absent-mindedly, she takes an unguarded mouthful of fud. Fortitude check. I am poisoned.
Svetlana!
I'm sorry. Here, let me clean you up. Clean.
When was the last time you were drinking the vodka?
Let's see. It would have been right about the time Luke Skywalker fell off of the little plinth into the shaft for some reason. I was watching Star Wars.
That doesn't answer the question.
It was dark, you came in, you had no pants.
You obviously were drinking too recently. You shouldn't mix vodka and government fun.
Your American government does not know how to do food. You should learn from Russia how to do emergency food.
Okay.
You know, there is good eating in this crumbling brickwork.
You're joking, right?
No,
Oh, God.
that is Russian humor joke.
Oh. I get it. I'm gonna go get a mop. Unsupported video. What?
If you played it before, you bitch! Fine. I like that one better anyway.
I'll clean us up and clean the floor up.
And you'll have to go to the Deck of Many Things work job. And you'll stop off with the Max on the way.
I'll shower, get changed, and
We
yeah,
will visit the
way.
gamer.
Yeah.
Gamer. As the last of the group to wake up, yours is the responsibility of being remotely interesting.
Well, that's fucked, isn't it? It all depends on who's home.
Agent 47 and like 16 DMV agents are in your lounge. Some of them are in the kitchen cooking government FUD in various ways to try and find a way to make it remotely
But they don't. They get real food. They don't need government FUD.
Not out in location, they don't. It would be suspicious. And one of them was like, "Wait, I found some food. There's the wheat thick left. Well, if we divide it equally amongst all of us, that should at least take some of the bitterness out of government FUD. Very well. I will begin the cooking process.
Isn't a wheat thing something you pour milk on and then...
Yes. But they're trying anything.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a shrinky dink, what do you think? Oh, good morning, housemaster.
Good morning.
Would you like breakfast? We found a wheat thick.
Oh no, you guys share it. I don't know how long it's been there.
We don't care.
I'll just have some government FUD. Thanks.
Has Agent Lewis contacted you recently?
I haven't heard from her.
Somehow, he frowns, which means that now in your mind the previous frowny expression is just normal face,
Yeah.
but now there's frowning.
Have you guys not heard anything?
I have not, and it is unlike her to be out of contact for so long. It is not like her to break procedure. I am about to become concerned. I am now concerned. I believe I will distribute the agents to search her locations where she was in. Never mind. I am sure she is fine, citizen.
Thank you. That could be her.
Now I'm concerned.
That's my snack. And by snack I mean the way too much dip I prepared.
I'll have breakfast and head to work.
Bus?
Yeah.
Or George?
Bus, because George is too conspicuous, especially we've got 17 agents in the house.
Well, at your work, conveniently so I can go get my snack and begin eating it, there is
Mail.
a newspaper.
Oh, I even get it.
We've got a newspaper. Here you go. You guys can read it into the microphone.
Will I go first? Whatever? What do you like? I'll just go first. Yeah. Power Core Explode Warehouse by Leica Selchuk. There is no relevance to law, it seems, as the renegade violence merchants, the Power Core, blew up a criminal warehouse on Tuesday. The CRPD have announced that SWAT and crap teams will be swarming the streets on Wednesday with orders to shoot, to kill, and eat mutant. Yeah, they got mutant right this time. Criminals, particularly any Native Americans who might be chief break everything, or any blonde Rashinas who might be Soviet. Since the gamer can look different, spokesman for the police said that any mutant should be considered the gamer until proven otherwise.
This is fine.
This is fine.
Megaton, are you the gamer? No.
That's what the gamer might say, perhaps.
I can't imagine how that's going to go down.
Oh dear. Oh, you want me to take it?
But usually it goes on the...
Right. King Kamehameha Strikes by Randall Randallson. Sky surfs up, and rolling in across the clouds of Wisconsin comes a thought-long-dead threat. The sky-surfing King Kamehameha. Hurking his sticky torches of destruction and his dreaded pineapple bombs, he fell upon an until now unknown government research laboratory, making off with the research within, and one scientist. Nothing can stop this maniac. No one is safe. He will come to you in your home soon. Keep subscribed for updates.
Fabulous art lost thanks to Power Core by Eric Rosarios. It has been rumored that the Power Core has destroyed millions of dollars worth of irreplaceable art and property. Why? To save 4 very replaceable people. Not even people. Mutants! The politics of the Power Core are now clear. In the upcoming mutant race war, they are your enemies. Mutants can be replaced. One-of-a-kind cultural artifacts cannot be.
Oh crap. Faith and Williams. The crap arrived on the scene of a massive destructioning on Tuesday and ran over the life-sustaining pods containing 4 mutant slaves. nearly killing them. Perhaps they were a bit zealous, but who can argue with results? And on the next one, young people go too far. P. Busman Smith. I was stopping upon a bus the other day when a young man got in, dressed very sloppily. He sat down and began staring off into space, instead of marvelling at the wonders of the technology which conveyed him into town. It became obvious that young people take too much for granted. Should they not be forced to attend boarding schools and made to use slates as we did, so they will not be so stroppy and insolent and appreciate what those who have come before them have done? Next one's good.
Soviet Spotted Nude by Jessica Prentice. Pictures on page 8, boys. The lovely looking world destroyer Soviet was spotted in the skies with her naughty bits hanging out, swaying and bouncing around as she skied through the skies. The images taken by alert photojournalists are a little blurry and filled with snow, but still, there they are.
Yeah, snow.
There is no telling why Soviet was flaunting herself like this, but for fans of her looks, this was a welcome gift.
How many photos did you take?
I should point out that welcome was spelt with the U.
Yeah, I see that.
And we'll do Nerd Murders Increase by Pelin Fallgreen. Over the last 3 days, over 20 nerd murders were carried out by sweaty, pimply little dweebs who suddenly took to stealing. Loner, awkward teens suddenly stopped playing the video games which caused this and proceeded to break into local shops. Thankfully, because they are also worthless, as all gamers are, they are quickly beaten down and imprisoned. Sadly, only 3 of them were killed in the process. Parents have been asked to prevent their children from playing video games as they are the definite cause of the violence, as one mother of an imprisoned basement goblin attested. What? I don't even allow those things in my house, which only proves the disobedient little criminal was sneaking them in. This is why we used to beat you nerds up in school, you criminal little virgin gay wads.
George Lucas to come to Cold Rocks by E. Morgan. Groundbreaking filmmaker G. Roge Lucas, the guy that made Star Wars, is to attend almost week-long nerd culture expo, the Archaeologist Convention. He will preview brand new Star Wars content and to a select room of lucky competition winners. How do you enter? Details will be available on the deck of many things soon. This is just one of many special guests booked for a rapidly growing event. Entry fees are still so low. Be there and be square.
It's the same article from last time.
And it's got the photo of the cinematic poster with top tip avoid. And I'll do the next one, I guess. Dirty Pair by Lana Svelte. A new pairing of oversexed hussies who call themselves models is causing a big stir in the fashion community, appearing in a set of winter-themed designer wear pictures. Unattractive communist traitor Svetlana Zavertical Ibaba Bonob.
This is Sveltina.
She who was pumping desirable Eclair Anthony Smar for information for her communist masters in the guise of being in love with him, and a newcomer who was so attractive it hurts to admit it, but she might be even prettier than me. Sveltina and her partner's combination of smug confidence and naif shame made such a splash the two whores are going to be given another chance to whore themselves out like the sluts they are, posing and floozing around just begging for sex. Whores. We have not established who the new model is, but we will out and shame her before too long. You can be sure of that.
God, she's gonna kill her.
Max is probably going to have a go at them after that.
Yeah, I think Max will have a go.
Yep.
You didn't use whore enough.
Oh,
Guardian Robots Returning by Jenna McDouglas. The Guardian robot remaining in the city suffered a major malfunction over the weekend, slicing an evidence transport vehicle in half, allowing criminals to steal the contents. Those contents were recovered later on, but the potential of so much blow hitting the streets was very real. The fault was apparently due to repeated lightning strikes, which affected the targeting optics. With that Guardian robot, faithful old 166, now down for repairs, the city has no Guardian robot protection. We're basically fucked. The aerial guardian has been loaned out to another city, and our 166 has been taken offline. The police are overstretched and underfunded, and the DMV can only be in so many places at once. Citizens have been encouraged by someone to be alert for opportunities to shoot and kill mutant criminals, in order to alleviate the burdens of police and DMV. Nonetheless, with 166 down, the aerial guardian loaned out shall be recalled, but will it be in time? Maybe it is time to roll out some new prototypes.
Nope. That went bad last
No,
time.
you don't put
That went
prototypes
really, really bad last
on the
time.
street.
Really bad. Really bad.
But how else are the technomonsters supposed to become credible threats?
Well, that's the first paper I've read. Not that I've read many papers that didn't actually mention Miranda, so that's good.
That's because she's gone.
They've got
It
new
would be
horrors.
typical for Lannisfeld to be like, we haven't seen that horror around lately.
Yeah.
Right, I'll check my computer.
It's still there.
Cool.
They've put a new operating system update on it.
Can I
So
fix
all
it?
your settings are garbage.
Can I fix it?
I mean, probably.
I will fix it. Before it corrupts anything else of mine.
What?
Yeah.
I wonder why.
There was, yeah. There was one
Wonder
very
how.
specific reason
I
he
wonder why.
What's worse than rolling an 11 next?
just an 11.
This is 11, so
Just
it's
do ones.
it was 2 ones.
It's also what you would have gotten if you'd rolled a 1 again.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. 31.
There's that one again.
You are able to restore your settings and set it up the way you like it.
Cool.
There's only one way to stop Labor's taxes.
Kill them.